Good morning. It's time to set off and do my first ever video. Good morning everybody. Time to set off on my first adventure. Wow! Going to Dunsmore Hill, the 10th highest Cheviot. So hopefully everything goes okay. I'll bring you back when I get there. Well, we're here. This is Dunsmore Hill. There's over the back of them trees. So it took us an hour and a half to drive here. But already, can't believe it, to be quite honest. Can't believe I've never been at the middle from first of one of many styles. Hopefully get up them crags up there, and after that it's further up on the hill up there. I think it's about 650 meters above sea level. Dunsmore Hill. Right. That didn't work. Well, I've reached the crags. As you can see, there's the crags. That's the hill. Oh, I got to go to the crags. A bit. Not gonna lie. I am blown up my backside. Bring this back. So I've made it to the top, very top now, of the cave, and I am wrecked. Honestly, I am wrecked. So now I've just got to follow a very boring path up the hill, Dunsmore Hill. I've already stopped for a cup of tea. I am wrecked. Not used to it. Should have maybe started with Pirate Hill by heart. I think that's a total negative 5 minutes to start, because this looks quite boring next. So bring us back on the top of that. Hopefully it's a drink week. I need to get on this way, just find out this store. But big as concrete choosers, and I'll see you when I get there. Football Hill. And over there, let's hope, right in the clouds, is the Cheviot. Never for another day, because I am wrecked. I was hoping to do a walk up here. It's a joke. But it's just too much. I just have to keep on going. See when I get out the wind. Ta-da! Boom! Oh, let's way. Yeah, I forgot to bring the ring. What a stupid little hobbits are you? Time to go back. Well, if Morgan Freeman was to narrate this, he'd say, "My the friend walked through 16 miles of shit that day just to see freedom. From up there, down the buggiest walk you've ever walked." Well, I'm done from up there. I've decided to have a little rest and a cup of tea. Well deserved. Absolutely well deserved. Well, this is where I've stopped for my cup of tea. I think I'll have a sandwich when I get back to the car. I'm not far to go now, like. Basically it's all it's kind of past now, but that's where I come from. Right up there. So, see you later. You know, people pay thousands of pounds to have water features in gardens, and it would never ever compare to nature. Alright, absolutely beautiful. Well, on the final stretch now, I've probably got 1,000 and odd metres to go. Not much. I'll be back at the car hopefully. I think I'll have something to eat at the car as well as them sandwiches I made as well. And I'd like to see I'd do it again. Hopefully I will. But at the minute, I've had a lovely time, Jim. But I'm going to take the prizes and the cash and we're going to leave. So I'll see you after. Ta-ra. Hi everybody, it's me, Crimson Embarrassment, here with another mukbang. And today, I've got sandwiches. I've earned these, mate. God, have I not. I don't know if it's just because I'm starving now because I've never had nothing since my breakfast, or the fact that I'm back in the car, nice and warm, out the cold, watching other people heading off to do what I've done. It's making these taste really nice. So I've got ham salad, quite a bit of beetroot on just to taste it up. And for me drink, I've got this cup of tea. So I'm not going to lie, that was really, really hard. Harder than I thought it was going to be. Back's a bit breaking, I'm not used to carrying a bag. Hopefully I'll get easier. So that's the 10th highest in the Cheviots I've done the day. I'll put some stats on later on, and also I'll put some Fitbit stats on, show you how many calories I've burnt. So it's took us 4 hours. It's supposed to just take you 3, but I've stopped off and done daft little things around the way and things like that. But hopefully it looks alright when I'll cobble it all together to make it look half decent. So it's nearly Halloween, guys. What you've got planned? Can't really do much with this lockdown. And now the bear, and she wanted to go trick-or-treating, but obviously that's been cancelled. So she just basically says, Dad, can we go out to the shop and buy some sweets? So it looks like I'm going to be doing that. Went to eat some bacon bundle with her. She wants some posters for her room. And you know, all the Japanese food and all the Japanese like sweets and American sweets. They've got a whole like aisle now when HMV selling that stuff. There was a box of 20s for, I think it was £10, it was. But even the little cans of pop and little bottles of pop were like £3. And even Sally and I said, we're going to be in them, we can get them a lot cheaper. So if we can, I'll get us some 20s. It's like £10 now, really. In the grand scheme of things, it's now spent more on diesel getting here probably the day. Them gaiters are alright, like, but my pants are still soaking wet. It's like the material things you put around the bottom of your pants to stop them getting moisture through to your boots. But if it was that boggy, it was going over the top of my boots. There's nothing you can do when that happens. Just keep on plodding on. I think the toughest part was the crags. When I hit the crags, it just seemed like it was just relentless. Up, up, up. Climb, climb, climb. But it's done now, so over the moon that some more people heading up. Missed them. They're heading up there now. I think they're taking the easy way. I think I was stupid and took the crags way, because it's been a lot easier coming back down. The wind stopped once you got in like the saddle part of like in between Dunsmore and Hedgehope. Once you got in the saddle and you got out the way, that was protecting you from the wind again. That made a big difference. And then it's been like a summer's day really from then on. Just too many people knocking around, so I was going to have me couple of sandwiches sitting on a rock looking out at some lovely scenery, but started to rain. Can't believe I just had my car validated and all, you know. The wife got excited. She phoned us up the other day. I've had the car validated. Yeah, alright, lovely, good time. I shouldn't say that because she's really good, really. It's not her car, it's my car. Her car's all the way down at Exeter. She just flies up and then saves my car when she comes back up. She's a bit of a high flyer with her job. Hopefully that means I don't have to look too hard for too much money for my job. Coming to the end of my job, 20 year and doing the same job. And you know what? Apart from a couple of people that really made me like time worthwhile. I've never really enjoyed it. Over the last few years, that I go to Vegas with and all that he's on. In fact, I think it's probably since I took that whole section, the lads, Kieran, Paul, Steve, all them. I think that's when the job got better. We had a bit more of a laugh with them in there. Good lads, very good. Been to work with them. At the start of it was alright. Otherwise I would have never stayed. But gets to that point where the redundancy you're going to get outweighs the crapness of the job that you're putting up with. So now, because of the two companies joined together, they don't need that many engineers. So I thought I'd take me redundancy rather than getting pushed into redundancy. At least that way it was my terms and it didn't look like I was getting hired out for being the worst worker. But can I complain? 20 years at the job nowadays is a good thing, considering how volatile the market is. I don't think I'll ever be in the job for 20 years. But I am done. I've got a canny payout, so hopefully that'll see us nicely, so I don't have to look too hard for a job. Might just look for something nice and easy, like a delivery drive or something like that. I like something to fit in so I can take the van to school and do that sort of stuff, you know, and have a little bit of a life, because I just feel like I've just worked overtime. And God, I had a hernia operation, was it last year or the year before? I thought that was going to be the end of my work, and then obviously this happened with COVID and furlough and this year. So between last year and this year, I've been lucky if I've worked probably 8 months out of a 2-year stint. So I've got away with it canny well, you know, being on the sick for the operation and that. So it's been really, really enjoyable being off, spending time with Sally. That's my daughter, Sally. She didn't want to do this today. I didn't think she'd ever want to do this sort of stuff. I once dragged her on a walk from Whitley Bay to home in North Shields, where we live by the marina, and she loved doing that because there was ice cream and chips on the way, you see. And then we stopped off at, I think it was States House, and I got a 10 alcoholic drink, one of them J2O things, and I had a pint, and then we done the last little stint home, and she was over the moon with that. So, but I think this would have been too hard for her. You see that kid's doing it, like, but I just couldn't see Sally doing it. Well, them sandwiches were lovely, so hopefully next time I'll get a Scotch egg off Coral Blush. That'll be nice. It's Scotch egg. And I'll put my glasses on and look like him off The Office. But that's it. That'll be the end of my first video that I'm gonna put on. Hopefully you like it. If you didn't, then say you didn't. I'm not really too bothered. I'm not doing it for the spews and views. I'm just doing it for a bit of a look back for the debate. Look back what I was doing when she didn't want to come, basically. Right. See you later.